how y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about lizard people. And it is coming more and more evidence of that day. And everything. They've been sightings of lizard people way back then. There's evidence in hieroglyphics and all that. But what if some of these so-called lizard people were actually true? Like, say, all 7% believe it's fake, the moon landing, all of them are there.
Died in 1966 and was secretly replaced with a body double.
You never know.
Ever since around the
Look at Egypt.
there has been this idea.
There's evidence of lizard people right there. Seth, crocodile head. In the American culture, they talk about lizard people out in Patchy and everything like that. We really never know. But here's a video. It might be actually true that lizard people are among us.
Throughout our distant and not so distant past for malicious purposes. They control the government and popular culture, telling us what to think and what to do.
We could be a food source.
Admittedly, it is one of the more absurd and nutty conspiracies out there, and to most people it has rightfully become a sort of widespread joke. However, for others, it is no joke at all. There are people who emphatically believe in this conspiracy, often citing evidence from history, cultural mythology, and archaeology that supposedly supports its existence. Where does this reptilian conspiracy come from, exactly? What is the alleged evidence held up in its defense? And why are there people who actually believe in it? To answer these questions, I have a special guest joining us today, Dr. David Miano from the World of Antiquity channel.
Hi Trey, thanks for having me. I am really excited to be talking about reptilians with you. It's going to be fun. I'll offer my observations as they come up. Let's get into it.
So sit back and enjoy this installment of Behind the Conspiracy, Reptilians. Despite the claims of many of its proponents, the idea of reptilians is relatively young. It appears that we only need to go back a little under 100 years to see its origins. This specific origin story is often mentioned in various pieces of reptilian media. As the story goes, on January 29, 1934, the Los Angeles Times newspaper reported that an engineer by the name of George Warren Shufelt had conducted a mining survey beneath the city of LA, specifically under Fort Moore Hill. Shufelt claimed to have discovered, with the help of a so-called radio X-ray machine, a complex labyrinth of underground tunnels and catacombs. His X-ray pictures revealed rooms of solid gold and massive subterranean passages, going as deep as 100 feet below the surface. And according to him, this intricate network formed the shape of a lizard. After consulting with a Hopi Indian by the name of Little Chief Greenleaf, Shufelt concluded that the tunnels were in fact something out of an old Hopi legend, the remains of a vast underground city built 5,000 years ago, not by humans, but by the lizard people. According to Chief Greenleaf, there was once 3 such cities along the Pacific coast of North America, constructed in order to escape some kind of great fiery cataclysm. 1,000 families of these lizard people dwelled beneath the earth, keeping records on gold tablets. This ancient race was also incredibly intelligent. The intellectual accomplishments of their 9-year-old children were equal with those of present-day college graduates. We are told that all of Schufelt's attempts to excavate this forgotten city beneath the city were unsuccessful, to say the least. We will talk about this more in depth later, but according to most retellings, funding on his project dried up, and his findings never saw the light of day. The ruins of the lizard people and their dozens of gold treasures are allegedly still down there in the dark, just beneath the bustling streets and sidewalks of America's second largest city. From Schufelt's original discovery, we see the emergence of several similar conspiracies. Soon after, in the 1940s, occultist and writer Maurice Doreal wrote a little-known pamphlet entitled Mysteries of the Gobi, where he describes a serpent race with bodies like man, but heads like a great snake. These snake men had the ability to take human form. In an unspecified prehistoric era, they engaged in a violent war with humans and were driven to near extinction. Where Doreal got this information is anyone's guess. In the 1990s, Doreal's writings would later influence conspiracy theorist David Icke. Ike's writings are a whole nother story, but essentially just expanded on these original concepts that a race of ancient lizard-like creatures from another star live underground in bases throughout the world and have disguised themselves as influential humans. Mainly royal bloodlines in wealthy dynasties, the Bush family, the British royal family, and the Rothschilds, etc. These creatures secretly feasted on human flesh or had some other malicious purpose in mind for us. Ike's influence took these relatively unknown ideas to the mainstream, and as a result, the conspiracy of the reptilians, or reptoids, took on a new life and resonated particularly well among right-wing conspiracy theorists. It is claimed that humans for thousands of years have been encountering these beings, and evidence of these interactions have been preserved in the artwork and stories of ancient humans. In the wake of this surge, believers searched the past for corroborating evidence. Ancient Aliens featured several of these in their episode, and I will give a brief overview of them before we take a closer look.
The frenzy has begun.
See, there's stuff going on. Here, like on the Lizard Man, that legend was not back in the 80s. That legend was way back in to the Iroquois Indian tribes around here. You know, legend goes, Lizard Man were not from Earth. They fell from the sky. If you go over Bishop South Carolina and look at the waterways, perfectly size shaped holes, like something fell from the sky and everything. It is showing more evidence today that our world is becoming closer to the end. Things that we thought were legend actually coming to fruition and everything. And it's scary, man. It's absolutely scary. That stuff that we thought were legends, boss, is actually coming to fruition. The end of days are here and everything. And I really hate to say it, but it's true. And everything. I hate to say it, but it's true. We're finding more and more evidence of what's really going on in this world. And to be honest, it's scary. We know more about space than we know about our own history. I'm just saying, man. Well, there's a lot more other legends going on too in this world, but I just want to go ahead. Also, I want to give a shout out to Dark Waters. Check his channel out and everything. Check his channel out. You would not regret it. He dives deeper into the lizard people legends, or he might have stopped. I'm not really sure and everything. But check him out. He's a pretty good person to listen to and everything as well. And all. Sorry for the hiatus since I haven't been doing these videos lately. I know. But in regards, check Dark Waters out. Also, I need to know that thing too. People, if y'all going in these woods, like in Michigan and everything, don't mess with no altars. You see an altar in the woods, leave it be. Don't try to call the dog man. Don't try to look for the dog man. Don't try to do anything like that with the dog man. Okay? Do not try to find dog man. Dog man will find you. And these people going out looking for these legendary cryptids from the American culture and everything, don't. Okay? Just don't. Because they have no problem ending your life at all. These legendary creatures have absolutely no problem, no regrets, no nothing when it comes down to eliminating people that basically messing with them. So, again, be careful, know your surroundings, understand that this world is a weird one. There are things that's been in this world for generations and generations. Respect what you don't know. And always, always be on the lookout. Because you never know when or where something is going to come back or anything like that. No. There's all kinds of legends out there. Some are downright terrifying, some are it is how it is. But you gotta understand some stuff. Just don't right there. And all that, Nephilim is around here too. Don't think because right there are things in this world that's just getting out of hand. But just know that things like this in the world is over. There's a lot more stuff going on. God bless everybody.